Now many people may presume that this video is just me throwing shots at Random and Shades because, to be fair, he is someone that falls under this category. And yeah, to be fair, this video is partially directed towards Random and Shades. I've tried to understand that he isn't the main catalyst. There's many other people that have used this fucking idiotic, moronic, and just overall stupid argument. So, with that said, it's just directed towards anyone. Anyways, far too often I keep seeing these unemotive fucks turning. Whenever anyone calls them out for being, well, you know, unemotive, they'll turn and say, oh, well, the reason I speak in the tone which I do is because I don't want to end up like forced and reminiscent of the Truth Hurts network. I mean, you need to consider he had such a bad reputation. I don't want to end up having a bad reputation like the Truth Hurts network. And it just leads me into thinking, don't you unemotive fucks realise that just by stifling any sort of change in your video, just in fear of, I may make a different thing and I might make a mistake and I might end up getting people to hate me, just proves that you're a pussy. You need to consider two things. First off, the Truth Hurts network was one of the most forced people out there. I mean, he projected his emotions so fucking much that if you're really worried about ending up like him, then you might want to reflect on how you present yourself in a video. I mean, yes, there will be those people that will turn and say, you're forced, but people do that. People unfairly criticise people. You need to realise who's accurately criticising you and who's not accurately criticising you, instead of just stifling any sort of criticism, just in fear of making a mistake and being called out. It's especially ironic that you, the ranter, is afraid of people calling you out. You're a fucking ranter. You rant. You are supposed to break boundaries. You're supposed to push boundaries. You're supposed to make people hate you and what you say. You're supposed to put forth an opinion which is not only logical, but can push boundaries. Push the fucking limit. Stop being a pussy. Push the limit. Be controversial. And if you do have an opinion which is just pandering to the masses, at least be fucking entertaining. And the second thing that you need to consider is that stifling any sort of criticism just because you're afraid of change, as said previously, is cowardly. You are a ranter. What is your job? To criticise. You criticise other people. You criticise them for being unjust. You criticise them for being a hypocrite. You criticise them for being disingenuous fucks. You call out this stuff. You disprove fallacies. You are there to speak your fucking mind. You are there to prove others are being disingenuous. You're there to show that they don't give a fuck about what they're talking about. Why the fuck would you stifle any sort of criticism? You're a fucking ranter. Why would you stifle criticism? You fucking rant. You call out others. You fucking hypocrites. And if people hate you for it, so fucking what? Oh no, people might hate you for spewing out negative opinion. You are a fucking ranter. Look at my old videos. Fuck, some of my most popular videos have more dislikes than likes. Even videos I still stand by, like throwing Cameron off the electric unicycle, response coming up by the way. You know, also stuff like the Reaper taking over drama, which, although I don't stand by, had a lot more dislikes than likes. And that's the point I'm trying to say. Desensitize yourself from every criticism that you get. You need to realise that just because you can take in opinions doesn't mean you have to be a bitch about it. Take the criticisms like a fucking man. Like a fucking ranter. Stop misconcepting being emotive with being forced. There's a complete difference. Being forced is being overly flamboyant and not sounding genuine. Being emotive is showing a lot of emotion and being genuine. That's the whole point. That's the whole fucking point of ranting. To express a fucking opinion. You know, it doesn't fucking matter if the opinion might upset people. It doesn't matter if the vitriol that you display may upset someone. You don't even have to be flamboyant. Just showing your voice you give a fuck. Do you honestly expect that any of your idols out there would have gotten to where they were if they didn't do any fucking change? Fuck no. They need a change. They need to push the boundaries. They need to display themselves in a different manner than before. They need to show that they give a fuck, that they care about what they're talking about, instead of doing what you do, which is saying, I don't want to change, I don't want to change, la 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 la, I can't hear you, la 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 la, I can't hear you. If your job is to be a good ranter, you fucking fail. The prerequisites of a good ranter is someone that isn't afraid of criticism, someone that is open-minded to admit, I can fuck up at times, I can say stuff which is illogical, and fucking dumb, and fucking stupid. Someone that is able to admit their own faults, not someone that tries so hard to just not push any boundaries in fear of making a mistake. And to be another good ranter is someone that can push the limit, push the boundaries, do all of these new shit. Not be closed-minded, actually look at this stuff and take it into consideration, instead of saying, but I might end up being forced. If you're going to worry about that, then fuck off. Get out of the ranting shtick. If you're not willing to follow the prerequisites of a good ranter, then fuck off.